Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, welcome back to City Skylines. That's right, folks, we are back in our city planning world. Last episode, as you may or may not recall, we built this. So we put in the train station out here. We put in a new bus depot. I have upgraded the roads since then. I put in 6-lane roads coming out here, and that was way too much. I didn't need that much. So instead, I changed it out for the 4-lane roads that have the little median strip going down the middle, and that seems to be plenty enough for what we're doing here. I did also add a little bit of commercial out here just to kind of give these folks like there's a little convenience store right here. Neighborhood shop, so they can walk next door and grab a soda or whatever, and then come back and catch the bus or go over and catch the train, stuff like that. I put in a little walking park over here so that they got something to do either right after they get off the train or before they get on the train, stuff like that. We also put in the train lines that go into the main part of the city and then also out to the main industrial district, which was way over there on the other side of town. But I got to thinking about this. Do I really need this bus depot here? I don't think I do, because we already have one over by our kind of entertainment district. The stadium and the civic arena and all that good stuff. The Statue of Liberty. There's already a bus depot over there. So do I need two? I don't think that I do. So one of these could probably get torn out. Possibly, and we can save a little bit of upkeep, because this thing costs $720 a week just to run it, right? And so if we don't need it, I mean, that's a good way to not spend a ton of money. So, but what are we going to do today? So today, as you can see by our little indicators down here, residential is up a little, commercial is up a little more than that, and the real big thing that we're asking for right now is, and it's really only a medium demand, but that is a medium demand for industry. I did add this off camera too. I added a cemetery out here because we had a bunch of dead people. so we had to have a place to put them, and I figured out at the very edge of the residential district would probably be good for us. And so that's kind of where we're at right now. But anyway, so what are we going to work on this episode? Well, first, before we do that, before we go ahead and work on anything, we need to talk about the plan. Right? We need to come up with an exit strategy. Now, I'm not sure exactly how many episodes we are in right now, but at the same time, the whole point of Season 1 of City Skylines was to kind of get a feel for how this game works, how the game plays, what the different things are, what you use for different stuff, and we've done that. We've got a few areas that have been somewhat successful, like this residential area out here is filling in nicely, and we can put in more streets and make more residents and more residency and all that, and fill that in really nicely. Of course, the main big part of the city here in Wannabe is filled out quite nicely. We're pushing 59,000 people right now, which is pretty good, and so that brings me to the question: where do we want to stop? How far do we want to go with this particular city? So there's two. It looks like right now we're a colossal city, so we can do nuke plants and we can do floating cafes and all that good stuff to get to a metropolis. And at Metropolis, we get a really cool thing, and that is we get to add an airport, right? So we can have planes coming in and out and all that good stuff. But to get to Metropolis, we got to reach a population of 65,000. We're only 6,000 people away from that. So we could probably fairly easily do that. I doubt that we'll get to it today. I doubt that we'll make 6,000 people today. But if we did that, if we decided to get to 65,000 people and then call it quits, we could make the airport the last culminating thing that we do. So we could put in an airport and, all of the traffic and everything for it. And that would be pretty cool. Or do we go to what appears to be the last level, which is a population of 80,000, a megalopolis? And if we do that, then we can unlock some of these monuments. And the monuments, you can't see them because you don't even have access to them. But we could do something like that too. Now, I'm kind of leaning, and you guys can, down in the comments, you guys can tell me what you think. I'm kind of leaning to, let's go ahead and get to this level here, the Metropolis level, and call it a day at building our airport. Season 1 would come to an end at that point. And then we would start working towards season 2, which is going to be modded City Skylines. So we could have a whole bunch more assets, we could have a whole bunch more terrain editing features and all that, and we'd be able to do that going forward. Or the other thing that I'm not necessarily all in favor of is pushing this out until we get to the whole season 2, or get to the big population, the megalopolis level, and calling it a day there. So that's the thought process. That's where we're at right now. I'd like to know what you guys think. But no matter what we decide, whether it's going to be 65,000 or 80,000 people, we need more people. We're only at 59,000, well, just shy of 59,000. Now, we are gaining people right now, which is good. But in order to get more people, we're going to have to get more stuff. We're going to have to get more industry. We're going to have to get more residential, more commercial. People are going to need to come here. Are going to have a want to come here. And so we're going to need to start filling in some of these undeveloped areas of the map. So we've got this section right in here. We've got this section right over here, which would be very good for, say, forestry. This area over here might be good for farming or more residential, or we could just kind of fill this in some more. We got this area over here, which we could do something with. We could do a little bit more of a commercial district over in this area, office district, office depots, or office buildings and such. And then over here, of course, this is the remnants of our oil field. And how is that looking, by the way? What are our natural resources in here? Yeah, so we've still got a ton of natural resources in this area here that we haven't even tapped into yet. So I think that we're in good shape there as far as what we can still add out here as far as industrial, but we haven't done like a forestry area, and so that's kind of where I want to be today. I want to take this area right in here, and I want to turn it into a little bit of forestry, which I think we can probably do. So I go back here, yeah. So forestry, of course, that's going to be green trees, and there is a little bit of an access to that out this way. So I think that's what we're going to do today. We're going to close that, and I want to. What was yellow? Yellow was ores, wasn't it? Was yellow ores? Whoops. Natural resources, fertile land. So this could be actually good for farming. Ugh. Yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, so all right, so we want to put in this. This forestry area over here, and I think that this space right in through here is where we're going to do that. And I want this to be like, I don't necessarily want it to be a town, but I want it to be kind of logging focused. And so we don't want like big roads. We don't want big highways. Maybe maybe the biggest road that we would want would be like a 4-lane road, like one of these. But I'm not really sold on that, you know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with the dirt road. So let's go back in here again, because I want to be able to put this dirt road in a place where it's going to make sense, right? So right here. Let's go this way, and I kind of want to set it up so that the dirt road kind of goes along the border line for the town, or not the town, but the map here. So we'll kind of put that in just like that, right? We'll put that in just like that, and then I also want to come out here and I want to put in curved roads. So freeform road. Let's go up this way. Nope, I didn't do that right. So let's go here, and then up here, and then there. That'll work. Maybe down around this way a little bit, sure. Wow, the freeform part of this is really not going out. Oh, I see how that works. Yeah, okay. That's making sense there. And then back in this way a little bit, so bring it over here and then over to here a little bit so that it kind of curves in like that. Maybe? How does that look? Let's go ahead and get rid of this. so we can see what we're doing. I mean, I've seen straighter roads. but that kind of opens up this area right through here. And then we can also bring in this off of this way, and we can kind of come in this way a little bit. Like sort of like this maybe? Yeah, we can do something like that. And then we can also come in here like this. Like this maybe? Yeah. And then we can come off of this little diversion right here, and we can come out this way, sort of like this, but then kind of hook it back this way. We're getting really crazy with our shapes here, and the reason we're getting really crazy, if you've ever been in like forestry country, none of the roads are straight, right? None of the roads are straight. Everything kind of winds in and out and kind of does these really crazy shapes and stuff. And that's kind of what I'm looking for here. So if we bring this one out like this and then bring it, kind of hook it back like this a little bit. Maybe not that far. Maybe about like this. And then maybe out like this. And then do something like this. Whoops. So do like this. And yeah, right about there. Yeah, oops. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. But that's kind of the thought process, right? Now, to get over here though, we are going to need this 4-lane road. So let's go ahead and get the 4-lane road, which was this one right here. And we're going to have to come over this way a little bit. And I think we're probably even going to have to tear this down and bring this back. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. We can always put it back, but we're going to need to build a bridge, right? So let's go ahead and get this, and we want to page up. So page up, up. Yeah, that'll work. So we come like this. Probably about here. Oh, and we want it to be straight road. Oh wow, that's probably way too tall, isn't it? Let's page down. There, that's probably better. Why is it? I want a straight road. There we go. Thank you. Just a straight road is all we need. There we go. Then we can go ahead and take this and we can bring it down to this, right? Yeah. And then we can bring this over here like this, and we can go page down again, get it back to down. Yeah, get it back down to kind of a level playing field over here. Is that about where I want that to be? Actually, no. Can I go down again? I can. Oh, whoops. That's still not low enough, is it? I don't think it is. Let me demolish that. No, I said demolish that. There we go. There we go. Now, we'll go back to here, and we'll go here. And we'll go page down. Nope, not page up, page down. That's where we want to be, right there. So probably right about there. Yeah, that's kind of, I mean, it's kind of crooked. Actually, it's a lot crooked compared to the railroad bridge, to the railroad crossing. You know what? Let's get that out of there again, because that's really not what I want. Okay, so go here. Why are my grid snaps so bad? Elevation step. Toggle snapping. Snap to grid. No, I don't want to snap to grid. Snap to road guidelines? Why does it want to snap to that? I don't want it to snap to that. Oh, snap into angles. I see. Aha. There we go. So now we can make this how we want it. All right, page down. There we go. If I go one more, that's underground, right? Yeah, okay. So page down. And let's go ahead and put that right about there. Yeah, right about there. Okay, now, close that. Now we can bring this road and we can just kind of do this, kind of bring it out parallel to the railroad tracks here, which is going to be awesome. Yeah, something along those lines. And then we need to go back to our dirt road again, and we need to bring it over and kind of tie it into this road. And actually, what we might do, let's go ahead and re-snap road guidelines. Sure, yeah, that'll work. So road guidelines, yeah, let's go right here. And snap angles. Nah, don't snap angles. Free form, free flowing. That's what I want. Nice and free form. Boom. Okay, so now we've got this here set up as kind of our forestry district, but we need to zone it, right? So let's go ahead and go into our districting tool. This is the paint district. So let's start here, I suppose, and just kind of do all, kind of do all of this. Yeah, just kind of like that. I know this isn't the perfect forestry district. Let's unpaint this a little bit. Yeah, that's probably good. Oriental Park. No, we're going to rename that, I think. But we do want this to be now forestry. Yeah, that's a forest industry. So go ahead and click on that. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get out of this. Let's go ahead and change the name. Oriental Park. No. What do we want to call this? I mean, we could just call it forest. We could just call it the forest district, right? We could just do that. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay, so there we have it. We got a forestry district now. Cool. Now we need to set up some industry out here. Plus, we're going to need power. So let's go ahead and get into our little zoning tool here. And in order to turn it into forestry, it's going to be industrial. And so now I don't want to do entire sections. I only want to do little bits of this at a time. So let's go ahead and do this right here. Yep, do that right there. Let's do this one right here. Yep, let's do this one right here. Yep, and probably this one here. Well, maybe not. There's no trees there. There's no trees there either. There's really no trees anywhere out here, is there? I mean, there is, but let's do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure, right about there. Skip 4. Come over here. Do 4 more. That's 5. That's fine. We'll get rid of that. Where else? Where else? Where else? How about right over here, maybe? Yeah, sure, right in here. This will do. Well, no, because that's really not, doesn't really have a lot of trees there, does it? Which, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Here's a good spot right here. Let's do this one. Do that one. Maybe do this one. And then also let's do something like right across the street here. Something like that. We're going to need to get utilities out here, so we need water, which we have water right here, which is awesome. So we'll go out here like this, and we'll go all the way out here like this, and then we'll just kind of come along like this. Sort of like that, but we got to get this hooked back up. And then go right here. Space is already occupied. What? Oh, I see. Let's just do this. This is probably easier than this. Okay, so that takes care of that. And then we just need to get one more kind of out this way like this. Yeah, something sort of like that. Oh, and we got to get some over here too. So let's go this way and this way. Yeah, that'll do. We need to get power. So we'll come over here and we'll get some power, which we've got power there. This is unpowered now. Oh, this is unpowered because we tore down... Is it unpowered? No, it's powered. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So let's just go here. And where... Probably would be best if we took it right here. But yeah, let's just go like this. Let's just put it right there for now. And then we're going to go ahead and turn on the city and see kind of what pops up here. And that'll determine where we want to put power after that. We'll just kind of take a look and see what kind of jumps in over here. Because it should do something, I would think. This is the funniest look. It kind of looks... I don't know what it kind of looks like. I don't know. We're not building anything out here, are we? Oh, let's fast forward. There we go. So fast forward. Oh, we have a train connection over here. Ooh. Well, we got a train connection out there too. Are we building something there? We are. I think we are building something here, aren't we? Are we? Maybe. Yeah. Woody's Wood. Okay. So we need to get power out there to Woody's, I think. Do we need to get power out there? He's not yelling for it yet. Maybe he doesn't need power. I never knew of a guy that didn't need power for like a sawmill. Okay, here we go. Here we're getting some stuff over here now too. Okay, there he goes. Now he needs power. So let's go ahead and figure out a way to get get some power over this way. So let's just go like, oh, not there. Go here. And let's go ahead and connect over to this. I haven't zoned any of that yet, so that's probably fine. Go like this and like this. That gets those powered. We got 2 zones there. Let's just go like this. And that should get those powered. All right, now let's step back and see how it looks, see what it's doing. That seems to be fine. What was he clamoring about there? What's he need? Operating normally, forestry and fens, has 1 overeducated worker, but it has 3 regular workers. Wait, not operating. What? Oh, operating normally. Not operating. Operating normally. It's going back and forth. Not operating. Why you do that? Why you do that, game? Why? Don't be like that. Okay, what do we got over here? This is lumber mill. This is fuel pellets. This is original wood products. Okay, cool. Well, that looks like it's going to work out okay. Now, are we getting any traffic yet? No, we are not. But that doesn't mean that traffic won't be coming out this way, does it? No, I don't think so. There's no power over here. Okay, so we need to get power over here. We can do that kind of like this. Actually, just do it like this. Boom. Boom. That'll do. I'll get power to those folks. Okay. I like the dirt roads. I like that it's a logging area, a logging community. It's dirt road access. That kind of makes it look interesting, you know? What's that? Oh, a building is burned down. Darn it. Oh, yeah, that, you know what? That's probably something that we probably need out here, isn't it? We probably need fire protection out here, don't we? We do. We do need fire protection out here. So, let's go ahead and put a Oh man, let's see. Do we want to put a big fire station out here or just a little one? Probably just a little one. So let's go ahead and put a little fire station right there. And then probably do the same up here. If I put a little one here, that doesn't make those folks very happy, does it? I could put it there. I could put it there, and that helps those guys. We're going to need power again, because none of this has power over here. We'll just kind of... if I zone... I'll tell you what, if I zone this... If I zone that, will that get the power over here, maybe? It might. I'll tell you what we'll do in case, instead, or in case. We'll just kind of go like this. We'll go like that and see what happens. If something builds here and the power stretches across, then we'll know we're fine. But nobody else out here seems to be belly aching for power, so I think we're in good shape. Really? Lumber mill with pollution? Really? That kind of stinks. That kind of stinks a lot. I mean, that stinks a real lot. All right, so anyway, folks out here are probably going to get hurt, so we're probably going to need a medical facility. If we put the medical facility, say, right here, that helps pretty much everyone. Okay, we'll just go with that. And then probably also police protection. Where do we want to put police protection? Can we put it here? Let's put police protection. You know what? Maybe put police protection right here at the entrance? No. Put police protection back in here someplace. Like maybe here. Yeah. That'll do. That'll make it all right. Yeah, that's probably good. Okay. I think that's going to be good. I've got it running full steam, and things are kind of popping in there a little bit, so that's good. Oh, that needs power? Does that need power? It does need power. Let's go ahead and fix that up, and that's probably going to be it for today. That's probably going to be all we can do. So let's go like this. No, don't do that. I'll tell you what we're going to do for that. We're going to go in here, we're going to go here, and we're just going to kind of start putting in a little bit more of this. No, don't put in more of that. Let's put in some of this. They're going to have to buy stuff, right? They're going to have to buy stuff. So do that. And then maybe if that commercial develops, then that'll get power over to there. And we can also do something right here, right? So that should pull power in from over this way. And that might do the trick. I hope it does the trick. Okay, so that's developing. Let's check our power grid here. Okay, those are connected. If this over here builds, then that'll connect over to here, and that should handle it. Ah, yep, there it went. Perfect. Sweet. Things are good. Things are looking up, and we are doing a great job. Oh, and we're at 60,454 people, which is good because that's going to get us closer and closer and closer to, at the very minimum, 65,000 people, but ultimately 80,000 people, depending on how you guys think the future of this here City Skylines world should go. But sadly, folks, we're out of time. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. The likes and subscriptions help out oh so immensely when it comes to those pesky YouTube search results. The other thing that helps a lot is comments, so make sure you leave your comments down there in the comment section below and we'll chat about it. Leave your tips, your tricks, your pointers, your attaboys, your what in the world were you thinking, all that good stuff, and we will chat about it in kind. Also, don't forget to come by the Discord server, because we do have a City Skylines chat in there, as well as all of the different Minecraft series that we've got, and we can chat in there and talk about all the different stuff. Leave your video-related comments here on the channel, though, because that actually helps with YouTube and the search results and everything like that. The more comments you get, the more noticed, the more interactions that you get, the more noticed that your channel becomes, and that's kind of what we're shooting for here. So anyway, folks, thanks again for watching, and until next time, we will catch you on the flip side. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. A very special thanks to my Patreon support staff: If you'd like to become a Patreon patron, visit my page at www.patreon.com/RB_plays to find out more details.